up, we have another matchup between Russia and Germany. Bout 15 of the evening. First, in the white corner with the white pieces, hailing from Germany. Welcome, Max Teschke. And in the black corner, with the black pieces, hailing from Russia, Artem Sldoian. This Russian on Germany action will be a 5-round bout. 3 on the board, 2 in the ring. Just seconds out from getting started. And there's the bell. We have an E4 opening met by D4. Very fast movement here. 4 knights opening.
It went from a Petrov move order, which is interesting. We're seeing it a lot. Bishop G5, so getting the first pin in, and white having a little bit more pressure in the center. Okay, so this is double kind of pin, giving a symmetrical position. I'm not particularly a big fan, but okay, as that D pawn just advanced, maybe getting rid of the light square bishops, having your pawns on white might not be a bad idea at all. But that being said, of course, you're giving back that C5 square for the knight, but that's not what white is going for. Is it Artem who has white, or is it Max?
Max.
So yes, I think a pawn was lost in that exchange, and still a little bit of a space advantage. So white is doing fairly well in the sense also that the moves are just going to be much easier to find. But that being said, he might prove he might make me eat my words. Queen takes G2, getting a pawn back, but opening the G file again. Very difficult to see where the black king is going to end up, because if you go that side, well, you're open.
Open G file.
That open G files. But the queen side wasn't any better, right? That would have been queen takes A7 in that case. So there's no direct tactics. Black is still surviving pretty well.
A pinned pawn on G7. Bishop taking advantage of it.
Artem pacing the pace a little more, and giving an exchange in the deal to relieve himself a little bit of having to defend the king side, and like the stakes go down. So it's like, okay, I will lose in the long run, maybe. And then again, that dark square bishop is actually looking really beautiful, to be honest. I'm not sure it's worth a full rook, but we can imagine a defensive endgame where you'd have to deal a rook against that bishop, and the outcome not being so clear.
And there's a 10-second warning. We will see a boxing round. There's the bell. So white up a material advantage. But still anyone's game moving into this first boxing round. Germany with the white pieces, white gloves, Teschke. And Russia with the black pieces, Artem Sldoian. A towel to the ring. We need a towel. We need a towel in the ring.
Was Max here last year in Richon? He reminds me a little bit of Fabian Alcer, who's also fighting out of Germany.
I just watched one of Max's fights in one of the Chessboxing Berlin recent events.
Okay.
So he has had some experience. Here he comes, touching gloves. A nice slip and jab to the body, starting out from Russia. Another jab to the body for Russia. Ooh, building up. He wants to let that right hand loose. Good distance control so far for Artem.
Artem knows how to build that tension. He knows how to bring the urgency to the matches because he knows about the format pretty well.
A nice right hand lands. Max rolls with it, so it doesn't do much damage. But that right hand was there.
Oh, going straight down to the corner. Ill-advised. Starting to
a
bring
nice
the head
fake
down.
clinch and then uppercut for Max. Great body shot lands for Russia. Nice, taking advantage of a pivot and getting his opponent off balance. A good hook, pivot to take the space of the center of the ring back. Another left hook to the body lands. Great body shots.
Well, even if they don't take their toll, then you're afraid to receive the punch again.
Another left hook to the body. And that one may have found the liver.
Yeah.
First stoppage of the round awarded to Russia. Mouthpiece is back in. We are back underway. Artem wasting no time getting back into range. A little off balance with that jab.
Maybe Artem getting a little greedy, needing to finish him off.
Uppercut to the body. Left hook to the body. Warning to keep the head up. Another uppercut to the body. Germany trying to wrap up. Circling, keeping the high guard. Absorbing punches. Coming back with a jab. Big hooks landing for Artem, the Russian. Some open mouth breathing, some fatigue potentially setting in, but he's still on the hunt. And there's the bell. Germany survives the round. Russia with a dominant boxing round.
He found a really smart way between moving around and smothering the punches just to survive.
Yeah, he had a few warnings about this, but
Yeah.
when he was smothering the punches, he was bringing his head forward. Very dangerous for
Absolutely.
both fighters. And so it was good by the referee, Valfongo, to warn that, and hopefully that doesn't continue. But some very strong, especially body punches, landed by the Russian, finding that left hook right underneath the ribs, that first shot that put the German down, and then following it up with just a barrage, chasing him into rope after rope. But we are back on the board where White does have an advantage. So this is a very yin and yang kind of matchup. There's the bell. We are back underway.
Has this been an immediate blunder, or what's happened here? Is there something we're not seeing? It's
Is the queen hanging?
Oh,
it's
okay.
black to move. So a sizable time advantage for White. About 2 minutes on the clock.
Absolutely, and if he can help it, he's gonna keep that advantage, and he's gonna capitalize on time rather than the position. That's what I would do. Why try to win the game twice if you can win it only once? And I think he's just only too aware of that.
Every move and attack, keeping tempo in his favor, challenging him in.
And a missed checkmate on B2. Missed checkmate for Artem. Oh, he's going to be kicking himself for that one. But he has got his own back a little in the position. Nonetheless, he's got 3 pawns for the exchange, and he's doing pretty well. I mean, the boxing really did take its toll, and it's completely, radically transformed. I think that was a good defensive move by Black to stop that square on E7.
Another pawn falls. Looks like an illegal move.
Giving a little window for the king, as we say, with the move A3. And White's grabbing the pawns back. It's kind of going to be a race. Ooh, that was a big blunder.
18 seconds on the clock for Black. Less than 15. Moving very quickly is Germany. The urgency of not wanting to get back into the boxing ring.
Well, there's no 10-second count yet, so I'm guessing that White will get the job done. He just has to keep pressing that clock.
And now we have a potential ladder mate.
Yeah, it's flag.
Ladies and gentlemen, Germany with the come from behind victory. A clear advantage on the board, surviving the boxing round and finding a timeout and eventual checkmate position. A big congratulations to the German fighter, Max Teschke.
But I think his coach is even happier than him.
And well fought by Artem, a beautiful boxing round, but could not get it done on the chessboard.
Now this is the name of the game, huh?
Valfongo with the decision.
This is the name of the game.
Corner with the white pieces, hailing from Germany, Max Teschke.
Yeah,
Germany
Artem visibly disappointed, and he'll be even more when he finds out about that mate on B2.
Yeah, a tragic checkmate miss. Queen B2 with a battery with the bishop. Could have ended it all, just like one of those punches he had.
What happens frequently in my through observation is that very often when somebody gets a head start in one of them, and you know, let's say in the chess, and is taking a bit of a beating in the boxing, then the boxer himself feels like, oh, the chess is his world, the boxing's my world, and doesn't even believe that he can win at the chess. It's like, no, you know, you might be the boxing profile, but you could still win at the chess. You know, the guy is making mistakes, and you should capitalize on them.
That's right.